Life in the UK as a young boy, it's not been easy being a black boy. Coming here as a child, I grew up here. I went to primary school here, secondary school, college. But life here as a black boy has not been easy in terms of living in a black dominated area. I live in Tottenham. So if anyone knows Tottenham, you know what I'm talking about. Living in a black dominated area, gangs, attacks, yeah. So, but if you're lucky enough to get parents like I am, like I've been lucky enough to get parents that has brought me up in God. They've taught me the right way to follow, because starting from primary school, most of my friends were gangs affiliated. Secondary school, which most of my friends were also in gangs, which they tried to get me in gangs. But knowing where I'm coming from and knowing where I want to get to, I did not give in. So, and if you don't give in, they will mark you as a target. They can even kill you and say that, oh, wrong identity was a mistake, but then you've been killed. So life in the UK is not easy. People say that racism doesn't exist in the UK. It does, because I used to play football and I was racially abused, I would say, for 90% of my time playing football. I can go to a big club, like a bigger club, because I've been to Fulham, I've been to Barnet, I've been to Stoke City. I played for Stoke City for 1 year. That is where I stopped playing football because I broke my leg in it. But then Barnet, I was there for I was on trial with them for, I think, was it 6 months? Yeah, it was six months. But then they will see that you're very good, but then they will put the white kids in front of you, the black person. So racism still exists. It's who you know, not what you know. I've experienced a lot. Like I said, gangs areas, living in a gang area, being a threat. But one thing about the gangs is that is when they know you, and they see that, oh, this guy is not a threat to us, they end up protecting you. Because those that said that tried to get me into the gangs, they ended up protecting me from other gangs. So let's say if I'm walking and I get stopped by a different gang member and I call the guy that I know from a different gang, they will chat to that person, then they will let me go in it. So if they try to get you in a gang and you don't, do not snitch on them. If I say snitch, do not tell the police that, oh, there's gangs here and there's gangs there, so go and arrest them. Nah. If you protect them, they will also protect you. So that is what life is like living in Tottenham, or North London to be precise. And education-wise, education is very, very good in this country. They give you opportunities. So starting from primary school, I started from primary 4. That is in Ghana, we call it class 4. So I started from primary 4. That is when my teachers discovered that I'm a sports person. Put me in class, I'll not learn anything. Even though I end up passing my exams and stuff, but then my field was sports. When it comes to athletics, yeah, call me up. Comes to football, call me up. When it comes to tennis, call me up. Anything to do with sports, just say my name, and the teachers will know who to call for you. So yeah, I've run for my borough. In Ghana, borough is like Nima or East Legon. So if I was in Ghana, I would say that I've run for the whole of Nima. And my age group, I can proudly say that I was the fastest. Even when I play football and I get injured and there's an athletic competition, they know that I'm injured from football They will still try get me to the doctors and find a way for me to run. That is how fast I was. That is how fast I was. I ran 100 meters in 10 10.05. Yeah, 10.05 on the dot. And 200 meters, I did it 21 seconds flat. That is how fast I was. But then football messed me up, innit? So yeah. Over here, if you've got the passion or if you've got the talent, they will build on that talent for you. But it all comes down to who you know. So when you get to the top, then the who you know ideology will kick in. I went through primary school to secondary school to college, then uni. I was doing business management. It was a sports uni though, sports uni, funded by the FA. So it was a sports uni. I studied at the Etihad Stadium, Manchester City, the home ground. That was my campus. So used to watch free football, Champions League, name it, all the games. Watch it for free. And my lecturer told us that in this field that we want to get into is who you know, not what you know. So you can be the smartest person, you can know every single thing that you are being taught. But if you don't have that connection, so they taught us how to build industry connections. So there's this app, I think you know it, it's LinkedIn. You build connections on that app, and from there, if you meet someone that is in the same field as you, then they help you up. But then when he told me that, I was like, me being from a minority race, it's going to be hard for me to push up. So this is who you know, not what you know. Why don't I finish my first year? The small knowledge that I managed to get from this business management, why don't I use that knowledge to start my own business? Because I'm a business-minded person. I don't like school. I'll not say I choose not to like school, but I'll say it's what nature gave me, because I've got learning difficulties. What I've realized in life is that you cannot have two things at the same time. Is you either get one or the other one. So nature gave me the ability to do sport, not the ability to learn, because I've got learning difficulties. I'm not sure if you know this, dyslexia. It's when you find it hard to learn. You find it hard to concentrate. I'm a practical person, not theory person. I can sit in a classroom for 6 hours. I'll not learn anything. But put me on the field, yes, that is me. So when the lecturer said it's who you know, not what you know, then I said, okay, I've got quite a few businesses in mind. Why don't I use the tuition or the government funding money that we get to get myself a land in Ghana, build a place that I can put my head when I start my business. So right now, I'm praying to God to give me the strength to finish the small place that I'm doing so I can put my head. And after that, I venture into my business.
What happened before you broke your leg? I mean, how did it happen? What business do you want to come do in Ghana? And do you have maybe a plan B in case, may God forbid, I mean, things don't go the way you plan it to go when you come back to Ghana?
About my leg, I would say it was my own fault. I caused it myself, because our elders have this proverb that the tongue that eats salt and pepper is powerful, and whatever you say, it will come to pass. So basically what happened was that in school, I've finished training, come back to London, gone to school, because what I was doing was that I was underaged, so, and my parents were in London as well, so I could not live in Stoke by myself. So what I was doing was that training days I'll go, then the next day I'll come back, go on a Friday, training games on either Saturday or Sunday, then come back Sunday evening for school. So in school, we've finished PE. Then one of my classmates got injured. He twisted his leg. Then we called ambulance. Ambulance came. And jokingly, you know that as kids, we can sometimes be naive and ignorant. So jokingly, I said to my other classmates that the next day I come to school, I'll be on crutches. I said it as a joke. That was my childish mind that, oh yeah, I said it as a joke. And if I'm not training with Stoke on our off days, there's this local team that I trained with just to stay fit and sharp. So I went there, I was training, running, and out of nowhere, no one tackled me. I did not slip. I don't know what happened. We heard that something had broken. In that instant, I fell down. I started to feel cold. I was shivering. So we didn't know what had happened. And the coach came over. Then he saw that, oh yeah, this is what has happened, isn't it? And my grandma's a prophetess, so we told her from Ghana, and she brought some herbs. One thing about me is that I don't like all these chemicals. I don't like these Western medicines. I'm purely for herbal medicines, Ghanaian medicines. Yes, that is me. So we told my grandma, and she brought some medicine. My dad used it to wrap my leg. I can run again. I can play football again. But looking at my age and looking at where things are, if I'm serious enough, I can still make it. But then I don't want to rely solely on making it as a footballer at this age and wasting my time. That is why I want to venture into business. And the business that I want to do, I've got a couple in mind. Beverage or drinks distribution. I'll look at the alcohol brands that are not in Ghana, and I know that when they touch Ghana, it will sell quick. That is one aspect of the business I want to do. Bring those kind of alcohols to Ghana. Then either do it as a wholesale or take it to clubs, pubs, restaurants, sell it to them. So that is what I'm thinking of starting with. And the second one is animal farming, like pigs, catfish, sheep, goat, you name it. All the animals that we can eat. That is also one of the business that I'll add. And not only herding them and selling them live, I'll do a cold store on my farm. So when you come in, you want the ones that are frozen, you get it. Or if you want live ones, you can take them alive. Or if you want us to kill them in your presence and prepare it for you, we will do that as well. And the third one is a joint business with my dad. That one I would not like to say because it was his idea. So giving it out there will be someone's intellectual property. And talking about having a plan B, I have a plan B, but in this life, if we do not take risk, we cannot succeed. Life's all about taking risk. Even waking up in the morning and walking outside is taking a risk. If you don't walk outside, you're not going to eat. And if you walk outside, something might happen. So you might as well walk, go search for something to eat, and whatever happens, just leave it to God. I'll not say I'm scared. I'm not scared. I'm a bit skeptic because I'm a first timer. Obviously, there will be some profits and losses, but I'm determined to do it. I'm very determined to do it. There's one thing about me is that if I put my mind to something, that I will do it. Nothing can stop me from doing it. So obviously, I have to bear in mind my profits and my losses and weigh them out. So let's say if this month I make a profit of 2k cedis and my losses were, I'll weigh out my profits and my losses and I'll work out where I went wrong for me to lose that profit. So in life, if we do not take risks, we cannot succeed. And risk does not mean of failing at something for the first time, does not mean that you're a failure. it practically means that you are a strong-minded person. You tried something out of your comfort zone and you got it wrong. So that will boost up your confidence to try again. Failure doesn't mean, yeah, that is the end of the world. Failure means first attempt in learning. So as a first attempt in learning, I'll come back again stronger. Then I'll plan out where I went wrong, work out, work on that weakness to make it my strength. So of course, I'm not scared. Nah, I'm not at all. If I was scared, then I wouldn't have thought of dropping out from uni to do my business. All these big men, our very own Osei Kwame Despite, Kempon, and all those big people, they started from somewhere and they're where they are today. So I need to start from point A before I move on to point B. I'm not scared at all, man. I'm very ready. And I know that someone will say, I'm lucky to be in the UK, so why do I want to come back to Ghana? One thing is that UK was not always this great. Their ancestors had to build it for them. They had to start from somewhere to get to where they are today. And I don't want my kids or my grandkids to come to a lovely country called Ghana, and experience what we have been experiencing now. Nah, I want to be part of those people that will make Ghana great again. I want to be part of those people that will build Ghana for Ghana to be greater than USA, for Ghana to be the greatest country in the world. So me coming back to Ghana is investing in my country. It's investing in my own country, because the taxes that we pay here, that is what they use to build the UK. So me opening companies and paying taxes in Ghana, the government will use that money to build the country, and I'll be proud of contributing. So all we need right now is a government that is not wicked like the ones that we've been getting. We need a government that is futuristic, that thinks about the next generation, not what they're going to benefit instantly. So once we get that government and everyone coming together to work in Ghana, I believe that the nation will be great again.
But with the taxes you were talking about, I mean, there are a lot of people in Ghana that have the notion, like most Ghanaians will tell you, oh, but we pay taxes, and this government, they don't use it for anything. They just use it to enrich themselves and stuff like that. And you also said towards the end that all we need is governments that are not wicked, that can put those taxes to good use. So now with that notion, are you not a bit, like you said, skeptical that, okay, these taxes I'm going to pay will not even end up being used for its intended purpose? Rather, I mean, like we say always in this country or across Africa, that the politicians will use it to rather enrich themselves. Are you not a bit skeptical about that side, that you're coming back, you have good intention, you have your money, you want to come and invest in businesses, employ people, get some people off the unemployment list, which is good. If I mean, when your business expand like the way Despite and all these big men, their own have expanded, and then they've employed thousands of people that they pay on monthly basis. It's a good idea that you want to do, but are you also not skeptical that, okay, yeah, I'm coming to my country to help build the country, but would they use the resources or the taxes that I pay to do what it's supposed to be used to do?
With them using the tax to do what they're supposed to do or not, that is between them and God and karma, to be honest, because I believe in, like the Bible said, give what belongs to Kaiser, and give what belongs to God to God. So if I'm working in the country, I am obliged to pay tax. So I will pay my tax, and it's up to them to use it. If they don't use it, then they have answers for God. If they use it, then God bless the nation. You understand? So I'm not scared to pay my tax at all. No, I'm not. And I'm praying that by the time that I get everything started and going, we will have a government that actually cares about the nation, that will put their taxes to work. So I'm not scared. Advice for the youth. Only thing I can say is that if they've got a business idea and they strongly believe in it, I would say they should go for it. they should go for it 100%. Because in this life, we take risk to achieve what we want. So if they've got any business ideas, they should go for it. And they shouldn't be in a haste to make money. They should not be in a rush to make money at all, because it's bad to feed off your own sweat rather than trying to go the shortcut, to go the shorter ways to make money. Like Kofi Kinata said in his song, fast life, fast cars, fast death. So whatever you achieve in the wrong way, the person that you achieved it from will take something from you in the wrong way. So they should use the correct ways to make money. They should start their own small business. They should not wait for the government to create an employment opportunity for them. Because in the UK, I would say 90% of the jobs that we do, they belong to people, not the government. So they should create employment themselves and stop relying on the government to do something for them. Like you guys said in your previous interview, that Pizza Man, he started from campus and now he's one of the biggest pizza distributors in Ghana. So if you've got business idea and you've got even 2,000 CDs, just start with something. Even if it's buying and selling, start. Stop waiting for the government to create employment for you. If you say you're going to wait for the government, then trust me, you're going to wait for hundreds of years to come. Because these people are not serious. When we talk about Ghana, Ghana is about us. It's about us, the citizens, not the government. So we have to do something for the government to see. That's my small advice that I have for my fellow youths. Thank you.
So guys, thank you very much for watching. Like my boss said, the tongue is a very powerful weapon. So when you're using it, please use it wisely. Use it to prophesy positive things into your life. Like he used it to prophesy a negative thing, and then the next day he got injured just like his friend, and that ended his football career, and now he has switched to business. And also, like he said, take all the risks that you want to take, but keep them legal. With the business ideas, keep them legal so that you don't end yourself in trouble in future. God bless you. My name is Dr. Sam. Guys, we spend a lot of money to shoot encounters each week for you guys. You guys have no idea the money we spend to shoot encounters for you guys. Sometimes when I go into the comment section, people say, Dr. Sam, why have you taken a week break off? All those times we use it to gather some money to go back on the road to shoot for you. And that's why we thought it wise to launch the mobile money platform so that you guys can help donate. Whatever penny, whatever CD, whatever euro, whatever dollar you donate will be put directly back into the show to make sure we continue to bring you encounters from all over the world, starting from Ghana. We're planning to go to the north. We're planning to go to other places to bring you encounters from business people, grassroots people, so that you guys can continue to learn from them as well to better your life. My name once again is Dr. Sam. The program is RideAndChat. Until we meet again in the next episode, it is bye-bye.